Welcome to Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is one of the colonies in the Middle Colonies. As we know, they have harsh winters, but they have warm summers, and so they have a lot of farmland, very fertile land, as you can probably tell from here. Many different cultures settled in the Middle Colonies. Lancaster County is famous for the Germans who settled there. The Amish, which are the descendants of the original Germans, still live very similarly as they did back then, so you can see very much how they lived. They don't have cars. The cars are for the tourists. They still use horse and buggies. They don't have electricity, and they farm. Like every other culture, they had their towns. Each culture set up their towns and houses the way they were back in their home country. So these were the Germans, and so they set it up the way that they did in Germany. If it was a Swedish town, they would have little log cabins. The churches were the center of the community. They were a large building, so they had the meeting houses. They held their schools in the churches. They had church in the churches because it was just one large building. We have desks that they used to have for schools, and you have the wash tubs, the pots and pans. They have this set out so you could see how they lived life without the modern conveniences. You have the washboard back there where you could scrub your clothes on. There was a very close communities. If someone needed something, everyone came to help. If they needed a barn built, they all came together. They built it in one day. They didn't have to ask. They didn't have to advertise. They just told everybody, and they all showed up. The Germans were just one of the cultures that moved to Pennsylvania. They also had Swedes and English and French and Scottish and Irish. They all worked together to make this amazing colony.